For the viewers, people who don't know what you do, could you describe your clientele and your services?
OstermanCron services basically three vertical markets. We serve the commercial office furniture, which would be your typical business. We serve healthcare, and then we also do higher education. Those are our primary three business focuses. So,
can you describe your background in the field and then what led you to start this company?
My background in the field, I got started in this business in the late 70s, working for a company called Ramsey Business Equipment. And I actually drove a truck and delivered furniture. That's how I got started.
Okay.
And realized that that's not what I wanted to do the rest of my life.
Okay.
And so it took me a little while, but I basically got an opportunity to go into sales. In 1989, the company was sold, so 10 years into it, a new owner came in, and I, at that point in time, made a decision I wanted to start my own business someday, and started working on a business plan. And I'd always had this entrepreneurial spirit, I guess, to run my own company and be responsible. So that's kind of how I got started.
And what kind of unique benefit do you bring to your consumers? Like, what about you and your company is different from other companies that sell similar products?
I would say that probably one of the things that's most unique is that we actually work in the business, so we're part of that sales process. A better connection with who our customers are. We understand how important it is for them to this process is in their business, and so I think that's a unique perspective that we kind of bring to the table.
And then what makes the company successful for you, and how do you measure that success?
Success to me, relative to the company, really has to do with the people. So I think companies are only as successful as the people that work there. Our employees' satisfaction and our customer satisfaction, take a lot of pride in maintaining our customers and our customer base. That's a key piece to me too. Success is not necessarily judged solely on numbers or revenue or sales, but on, I think, what your customers think. So.
Okay. And then when you started up this company, what were the kind of contacts that you first made? And I mean, you partnered obviously with Keith, so you have that going on, but how did you really get started? And
well, even when I was at my previous company before I left to start this, I always felt like I was running my own business inside that business. So the customers, when I left and contacted those customers and basically let them know that there was not a non-compete, that they could do business with whoever they wanted to, so they didn't have a restriction there. Most of those customers said, well, you're who we've got the relationship built with, and so that's kind of how that all evolved. Okay. I think I lost one customer in the transition from my old company to this new company.
Okay. This is Joel. He's one of two partners of OstermanCron, which is an office furniture dealership in Cincinnati. Some of the parts that I found more interesting from the video were the part where he talked about how he really got started. He made those connections. He knew the field and he had already had experience, and from that he kind of built his business model and then started his own business. Instead of just coming up randomly with an idea and trying to see if it works, he really knew what he was doing, and he took the customers with him that he had in the first place. It's a smart way to start his business. And another part that I liked about it was when he was talking about how they measure success, and they really do measure success by their employee happiness. They have fun days, and they go out of the way to make sure that their employees are having a good time and people know what's going on, and it's a very open business with a lot of kind of open finances, and I think it makes the employees feel safe and trusted, and they do a good job with that. And I like the way that he notices that that's a big part of their business model, and I work there, so I would know. And I think that should be about it. Thanks.